there is a moment in which the previous world, the one where you can control things, the one where you operate not in a world of anachronistic loss or trauma, is one where you do whatever it takes because you think that you can control the result. And that's the approach that we took with Javi, because she was our daughter. And those months where she was doing double sessions of physical therapy and occupational therapy and struggling through basic exercises and not making progress, I remember we would call each other on the car rides from an appointment to work and check in. And those conversations were heart-wrenching. You know, she had made a quarter of an inch of progress, it seemed, on a pull-up. And then once the diagnosis, the fatal diagnosis, settled in, there was a relief in the approach that we took. We could just be with our daughter and play with her and not turn the living room into an exercise room or, study her every move as it related to whether she was using her left or her right hand when she was eating. And there was power in that for us. I mean, if we could get any time back, our only regret would be, half of her life, the first year, where we couldn't just operate in that play and love space because we were so consumed by control and progress. Yeah. And we were programmed that way, the two of us, as sort of type A athletes too, like particularly as it relates to what you can do physically, if you just keep at it. So
yeah, even the term early intervention, it's early and intervene. Like, it was this thing of like driving toward the next set of milestones and seeing all the right specialists and getting all the right physical supports or equipment or clothing or whatever it was. And it was torture for her, it was torture. Like, the fact we put her through that, like, I don't regret much, obviously, but that just feels like it was so cruel. The one that really gets me is the occupational therapist suggested these braces for her legs to like help her stand, and we had her fitted for them and then drove out to some like office somewhere to have them like once they were done, to have them show us how to put them on. And like, she hated it. It was so uncomfortable and awkward, and it just, we used them once for half a day, and then she was diagnosed with Tay-Sachs, and they sat in the corner of the room, and every time I saw them, I wanted to like, just blow them into a million pieces.